Hello athletes and fans of bodybuilding, Tarek El-Guindy with the Mr. Olympia. I hope you had a great Christmas, you had time to spend with your family, and I wish you a happy new year in 2025. I want to review with you the 5 best moments of 2024. Are you ready? Here we go. The first one, the retirements of Sidney Gillen and Chris Bumstead on the same day at the Olympia stage. Man, it was emotional. We spent time with these great champions. We saw them coming from second places to become iconic champions, and then at the Olympia stage, they retired. Sidney Gillen was tremendous, man. 8 titles. I put her right there with some of the iconic figures, Linda Murray, Iris Kyle, and Adela Garcia, and some of the greatest competitors in the female division. Congratulations. And what can you say about Seba? Man, the guy became this hero for the fitness industry. Many people all over the world love what he represents. But I have a prediction, and I don't want you to tell anybody, but I think this guy is coming back as an open bodybuilder in a few years. Mark my words, I'm often right, and I think this time I'm 100% right. I think this guy is coming back at the Olympia as an open bodybuilder, but please don't tell anybody about this secret, okay? Moving on to the Rising Phoenix, man. Andrea Shaw, Olympia champion 4 times. She's not going to lose the Rising Phoenix. She's won it 4 times. Well, surprise, surprise. Angela Yo came in at her best and dominated the stage, and she won the title. She took the title from the Olympia champion. We haven't seen this in years, and Angela Yo built all the momentum for the Olympia. As you know, Andrea Shaw went back and really recaptured her momentum by winning the Olympia. But the Rising Phoenix was an incredible moment for all of us in the bodybuilding industry. The third moment, well. She was invincible. Nobody could defeat her. She was the Brazilian queen, Franciele Matos. And that was a huge upset. Isa Pereira came in and defeated Franciele Matos. Yes, she defeated Franciele Matos. And at the press conference, the tension was there. Right before Bob announced, nobody knew what was gonna happen, and eventually the impossible happened. Congratulations to both champions. Isa Pereira is now the queen. Moving on to the new names. Martin Fitzwater, Mike Sommerfeld. In 2023, nobody was talking about these guys. Well, these guys made a name for themselves. Martin Fitzwater won in Detroit, went to New York, put on a show against Nick Walker. Man, then he goes to the Olympia, first call out, 4th place. And then he goes to Prague and goes against C-Bum and beats him. Martin Fitzwater is the Rookie of the Year. I know he's been a pro for a while, but 2024 was memorable to him. And Mike Sommerfeld, man, he was right there in the mix. 7th, 8th place, 5th place. But nobody was predicting that he was going to put on a show, and actually some judges had him beating C-Bum. Man, incredible. The first time this happened. I put these 2 guys as the names of 2024 that nobody was mentioning prior to this year. Congratulations. And also, the best moment was Samson Dauda. Not because he just won the Olympia. 1 week before, he did a show in France and he won. And all the YouTubers, he's not going to win the Olympia. It's over for Samson Dauda. He's competing too much. He did the Arnold UK, the Arnold Ohio. He's gonna be burned out. They were all wrong. Samson Dauda comes in at the Olympia at his best ever, wins the title. He wasn't the favorite. Derek was the favorite. Many people mentioning Hadi. But Samson Dauda went in there, defeated both Mr. Olympias, and became one himself. Congratulations. That was the best moment of 2024. Now I'm going to tell you 5 shows that you need to pay attention in 2025. First one, Arnold, Ohio. 2 Mr. Olympias. Derek Lunsford against Samson Dauda will collide at the Arnold. This will be a moment where everybody is going to be sitting back and saying, oh boy, what's gonna happen here? And Hadi just waiting on the sidelines. Next, the Pittsburgh Pro. Man, Nick Walker, Fitzwater, even Derek mentioned something about being in Pittsburgh. Samson likes to compete. Maybe he shows up there. The Pittsburgh Pro is turning out to be one of the great events in the calendar year. I'm gonna be there, and you're going to regret if you're not there. And then the New York Pro right after. A lot of the competitors, they go from Pittsburgh to New York. Last year, we had Fitzwater and Nick Walker, and that was the battle of 2024. Everybody was like, no, I have Martin, no, I have Nick Walker. The New York Pro is iconic, and everybody should be watching. Then I'm gonna move on to Romania Muscle Fest. That's a show where Samson Dauda has won, Baruz Tabani, Rafael Brandão. And right after the Olympia, we get a sense of who's coming hot for the next year. This year was Rafael Brandão. And I tell you to always pay attention to the Romania Muscle Fest because that's where some of the biggest stars come out to the world. And then the Olympia. This could be an Olympia where we have four Mr. Olympias battling it out. Brandon Curry, Derek Lunsford, Hadi Choopan, and Samson Dauda. This is going to be iconic. These are the 5 shows you need to pay attention in 2025. We've had some shows happening over the holidays. In India, I'm going to go with Jill Schmitz, bikini competitor. I judged her in India. She won and she wins again. She is on point. She's complete. She's even better than when she won with me a few years back. And my recommendation is don't change a thing. You're right on the money. Don't change a thing. I think this girl can start making an impact. Moving on to men's physique. Man, there was a battle there, but Manoj Patil, he has the abs, he has the chest. He needs to minimize the waist, but the potential is there. Congratulations. In the classic physique, Ananya Day, he has beautiful structure, but this is going to be a theme. He needs more size and needs more conditioning. I like to tell competitors that because once you get to the Olympia, classic physique and 212, man, it's hard. You got to come in, condition, and you got to have the mass. And then in the wheelchair, yes, Ravinder Singh. He has beautiful V-taper. He needs to gain a little bit of mass and he needs to be a bit more conditioned. But the V-taper was impressive. Look at this front double biceps. Then moving on to Taiwan. Great show in Taiwan. And we're going to start with bikini. She won in Taiwan, and that is Daehan Jian. Daehan Jian wins in Taiwan. She was with me in South Korea and she took second. And she was leading in South Korea, but came in a bit soft at the finals. In Taiwan, she was able to keep her conditioning and she wins the show. I'm excited to see what she does going to the Olympia. Moving on to men's physique, Yong Song Lee, just holding a little bit of water. That's it. He's complete. He's got the chest, he's got the back, but there was just a film of water. If he can eliminate that, this guy can make an impact as well. And moving on to classic and 212. In the classic, Yu Bing Cheng, and in the 212, Ching Ling. Both of them looked incredible, but my recommendation is the same. You need to add muscle and you need to add conditioning. Going to the Olympia, 212, classic physique, you gotta come in very, very conditioned and you gotta have the mass to battle against some of these real top stars. My name is Tarek Elguindi. 2024 was a historical moment. Man, the 60th Olympia was amazing. So many great moments, and I'm very grateful that I had a chance to share all these moments with you guys. 2025 is coming again, and I'm gonna be with you every step of the way. We'll see you there.